This week, we've got some big updates in the cozy gaming world, starting with good news for Fae Farm players, a Switch release date for Dinkum, and even Pokemon's first ever live sim game. Plus, I'll cover a bunch of new releases and announcements you might want to add to your wishlist. By the way, sorry if my voice sounds a little different as I'm currently recovering from the cold. Anyway, let's dive in with some good news. Gambit Digital has officially taken over publishing rights for Fae Farm, and they have confirmed that the servers will stay online with no shutdown planned. This means multiplayer will continue working as normal, and you won't need new friend codes or anything like that. The transition should be seamless for players. While there aren't any official announcements yet about new content or DLCs, their priority is keeping the multiplayer experience stable and accessible. For those curious, the original publisher, Phoenix Labs, has indeed shut down completely, and Gambit Digital didn't acquire other projects from Phoenix Labs aside from Fae Farm at this time. The new publishers also assured players that they won't use AI in the game, and I'll let you all know if there's going to be any new DLCs and updates for Fae Farm in the future. If you've been holding off on the game due to server concerns, those worries can be put to rest. The cozy farming and magical world of Azoria will keep running for the foreseeable future. Another recent exciting event is the Nintendo Switch Direct, and here are some of the games and updates that you might be interested in. First up, the beloved farming sim game Stardew Valley is getting a dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 edition coming in autumn 2025. With mouse controls, local split-screen multiplayer, and game share functionality allowing 4 players to play together, even if only one person owns the game. Those who already own the Nintendo Switch version will be able to upgrade to the Switch 2 version for free. If you love farming sim games, Stardew Valley is definitely a gem, and I highly recommend you play this game. I personally have over 500 hours in this game, and I've played it on Steam, the Nintendo Switch, and even on mobile. Then, another game I've covered a lot in this channel is coming to the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 in November 6, 2025. Dinkum, a survival live sim game set on an island inspired by the rugged Australian outback, is one of my favorite games lately, and I think this is a good game to play on the Switch. It takes my favorite aspects of Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and even Minecraft and combines it into something familiar yet a totally new experience. Do note that there is no official trailer containing footage from the Switch version yet, so if you want to see how the game plays on your console, make sure to check the eShop because a demo is available right now. If you are planning to pick it up, make sure to check my other videos for some tips and guides. Up next, Lynked Banner of the Spark launched on Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 on September 14, bringing this RPG that combines action roguelite combat with live sim progression to Nintendo platforms. Set in the year 3000, you rescue robot companions called Unibots while battling through hack-and-slash missions, solo or with up to 3 friends. Then, use collected materials to build and customize your home base. The Nintendo Switch versions include some platform-specific features like big and small head character proportion modes, plus game share and mouse controls on Switch 2. Originally launched in Steam Early Access last year before getting its full PC release, this marks the console debut for the colorful action RPG. If you enjoy games that blend combat progression with cozy town building elements, and especially if you have friends to play co-op with, this could offer a nice mix of action and creativity. Then, we have a new exciting game to look forward to. Pokemon Pokopia was announced during the Nintendo Direct as Pokemon's first live simulation game, arriving on Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. You play as Ditto, transformed to look like a human, collecting materials to craft furniture and build a cozy home while creating a Pokemon paradise. The clever twist is that Ditto can learn moves from other Pokemon and use them for building tasks, like using Bulbasaur's Leafage to add greenery or Squirtle's water gun to water plants. The game features day-night cycles, weather changes, and focuses on growing vegetables and creating homes for visiting Pokemon. This feels like Animal Crossing meets Pokemon, which might not be for everyone, but I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan, so this makes me very excited. Plus, based on the footage, the game features a lot of the older Pokemon generations, which I'm more familiar with, so the game is also hitting on my nostalgia. Time really is flying, and there's been a lot of new games that released recently, so let's go over some of these recent releases to help you find your next cozy game. First up, Plantasia is a bottom of your screen gardening game. It is a semi-idle game that don't take a lot of your attention, and you can play it during your Pomodoro breaks. The concept is simple: plant seeds, watch them grow, harvest materials, and combine species to create hybrid plants with different traits and colors. You can customize your bedroom with unlocked decor, complete seed bundles for fellow representatives, and dive deeper into gene traits if you want more complexity, though casual players can ignore that system entirely. Then, Happy Puppy is a garden management game where you care for adorable puppies while tending to your crops and decorating your space. This is a very light-hearted and relaxing game. You will feed, clean, and play with various puppy breeds while expanding your garden with vibrant plants and charming decorations. The gameplay focuses on keeping your puppies happy and healthy while growing your collection and building out your dream garden paradise. Up next, Kemono Tea Time is a shop management game set in a post-apocalyptic world with very cute aesthetics. You'll run a tea shop for 3 weeks, creating custom blends from 9 black teas and 15 herbs while serving adorable Kamomimi customers, who each have their own stories to share. There's an underlying narrative about why this cafe is only open for 21 days, which you will uncover as you serve different characters and learn their stories. Despite the cute aesthetics, the story explores heavier themes around death and grief, so check out the demo first to see if the tone matches what you're looking for. Then we have Minoriko's Homestead Harvest. This is an unofficial Toho project farming sim where you play as harvest goddess Minoriko Aki, trying to increase your popularity through farming. For those unfamiliar, Toho Project is a beloved Japanese bullet hell shoot-'em-up series featuring cute girls dodging intense patterns of hundreds of bullets. But this fan game takes those characters in a completely different direction. You'll grow crops and specialty sweet potatoes to supply the expanding human village. With 2 gameplay modes, Casual lets you take your time, while Serious Mode adds time limits and resource management challenges. The farming mechanic requires strategic planning since you can't walk through sprouted crops, and there are side activities like fishing, mining, and even some shooting action in Yokai Mountains adventure zones. We also have Cats Are Money, which combines farm management with virtual pet care in an idle game where you restore your grandmother's abandoned cat farm. The game features over 150 unique cats to collect, each requiring daily feeding and attention to stay happy and productive. Neglected cats will become sad, stop producing resources, or even fall ill. Players can dress up their cats, expand to new farm locations worldwide, and unlock rare breeds that produce more valuable fur. Up next, Sips and Sonnets offers a gentle, visual novel experience where you play as Miss Meadows, a retired journalist running a tea shop in the British countryside. The game focuses on brewing different teas, listening to customer stories, and writing poetry inspired by daily interactions. With voice acting from Baldur's Gate 3 and Disco Elysium talent, plus multiple endings based on your choices, it promises 2 to 4 hours of wholesome storytelling. The developers describe this as exploring a life well lived and a youth come and gone, which hints at themes around aging and reflection. There are mature content warnings because the game does touch on health and aging related topics that might be sensitive for some players. If watching organizing videos is your guilty pleasure, Cozy Organizer taps directly into the satisfying organizing trend from TikTok, offering a sandbox game where you arrange, stack, and decorate items in various cozy environments. The game promises hundreds of quirky items to organize across different spaces like pantries, closets, and living rooms, with vibrant graphics and a soothing soundtrack. It's designed as a low-pressure creative outlet where you can organize at your own pace without strict rules or time limits. The concept sounds perfect for anyone who finds those organizing videos genuinely relaxing and satisfying. Last but not the least, Little Witch in the Woods has officially launched after its early access period, offering the complete story of apprentice witch Ellie as she explores mystical forests and helps village residents. The game combines potion crafting, broom flying exploration, and cozy daily activities like fishing, home decoration, and befriending cats. The full release adds a new themed area, additional village areas and residents, new quests, and expanded customization options for furniture and brooms. The developers plan continued post-launch support with both minor quality of life updates and major content additions. If you've been waiting for this game to come out of early access, this is the time to get it since it's running a 10% sale until September 29. There are still so many cozy games coming out and exciting news to keep up with, so don't forget to subscribe so you'll get notified for my next video. That's it for this one though. Stay cozy and keep gaming!